Here are some of the tips I learnt along the way whilst going through my rehabilitation after my accident. Structure and routine. This was one of the most important factors. We all need structure and routine in our daily lives. But after an acquired brain injury, structure and routine is extremely important so that you can rest your brain and save energy for rehabilitation. One of the biggest benefits of having structure and routine is your ability to control your anxiety along your journey. For me, I suffered great anxiety when I didn't know what was coming for the day and what was planned. By having a structured routine and being able to tick things off, that saved a lot of energy and anxiety for the day. One of the reasons we developed Prepare Me was for this: goal setting. One of the other biggest tips I have for my rehabilitation was goal setting. It was an inclusive approach between my therapists, my family, my carers and I to achieve the same goals. We knew something to work towards, and which was living independently. But one thing I do recommend is that we set small goals on the way to achieve your big goals. So for example, when I wanted to learn how to walk again, I was in a wheelchair for quite some time and that was my first goal. But I had to have little goals along the way to achieve the goal of walking independently. You also have to celebrate these goals, which I did with my mother. We used to go out for coffee and cake when I made the small little goals that I wanted to achieve. So for example, my first goal might have been to stand up for however long, and that was achieved and I felt proud of being able to achieve it. The second goal might have been to walk to the end of the ward in physiotherapy, and I was so happy when I could do something like that. And so my goals were set along the way, and I could look back and say, when I did achieve my end goal of walking independently, I could look back and say, oh, do you know what? How fantastic. I completed all the things along the journey. Individualised planning. One of the primary functions of Prepare Me is to provide an individualised planning tool, because everyone going through rehabilitation has different needs and goals and takes a different time to get there. I wanted to make sure that Prepare Me could assist a wide range of people through their rehabilitation.